Alright, we just dropped through the portal there, and first look inside. An old dynamite box there. There's an old one. And then the adit takes off that way. And I can't tell if there was rail in here or not, because enough water has flushed sand in that you can't really tell anymore. Interesting geological feature there. It almost looks like gobbing, except it's the natural rock, or the host rock, or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Looks like it goes up there and bends to the left. Absolutely reeks of rodent urine. There's a drift going off to the left there, full of garbage, meaning debris, rock debris and that sort of thing. Oh man, okay. I don't really feel like climbing up that. But it does keep going. That's too bad. I think I'm going to stick with the easy one for now. It's been a long day. Let's see. A lot of interesting notches on the side of the rib of the adit here. Looks like another old box right there. Indeed, an old dynamite box. There's a face right there with a rodent nest on top. And this goes and hits a face right there. Alright, back at that four-way intersection. Now, I gotta climb up this one. So I'll rejoin you in there. Okay, I just climbed up that hole right there. And there's a little tiny stope chamber in here. As you can see. Interesting mineralization as well in here. And then the adit keeps running that way. So let's go see how much farther this goes. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All that trouble scrambling up that hole through all the mouse crap for this. Nice. Alright, just did that one. Portal's there. Now I got this one, which apparently is completely infested with rodents. Yeah, I don't know if they dug some stuff out in the ground here or what. You got a support right there. Looks kind of cool. That's definitely an old one. I thought I was going to have to crawl through here. That's good. I'm happy I don't have to crawl on this one. So many rodents back here. That's crazy. And then it just hits a face right there. I'll prove it though by going down here. There is the face. Right there. And a little mouse nest right here in front of us. There's the entrance hole. You see all the mouse poo. Alright. I think this one's done. Let's get out of here. Alright, just inside the portal here, you see there's kind of a cool wooden door in front of us. Looking ahead, I see rail, which I always like. See the rail. That said something at some time, but doesn't anymore. Well, it goes for a ways. Look at that, boys. It goes quite a ways. This cool breeze. Well, I think I'm going to spare you the featureless drift experience. I'll turn the camera on when we get to something good. there's airflow, so I'm thinking this must tie into upper workings or something. This has all the looks of a haulage at it. Yeah, this feels great inside here. It's still hot outside. This feels really nice. Anyway, I said I was going to turn the camera off. I'm still blithering, but what I was going to say is I think this is almost certainly a haulage at it, and it must tie into some upper workings. So we'll see what's ahead. Coming through the haulage at it, just came across this. Now the good question is, what does it say? See, 1932.
The assessment?
The assessment something has been done on this property for 1932. Assessment work?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, notice the assessment work has been done on this property for 1932. Something, something. I don't know. That's pretty cool. Now we have a date. And we're still running ahead. It looks like there's something up ahead though. So I'm going to keep the camera on. Wow, the rock just changed color completely. Something got this orange complexion. Little pocket right there that doesn't go anywhere. Really crumbly rock in here now. It's almost sulfurous in appearance. An ore chute right here. There's a section of really bad ground here. Lost our echo, and it's all crumbly. Oh, nice. Okay, so ore chute here. Ladder going up there. Junction in front of us. I like that.
You don't have to pitch in.
And I get past this and check things out. Looks like that just, yeah. It just faces out right there. There's drift running back this way. That's where we just came from. I haven't looked up there yet. The rail's going this way. So it looks promising. What's up that manway?
Multiple ladders, you go up one, up another like that.
Okay, well, that sounds like it's worth looking up. Here's looking up that manway. Just goes into some stopes. There is some airflow coming down, so it probably ties into something on the surface as well. But yeah, just stopes. And the ladder's missed a bunch of rungs in front of me. All right, we just looked up that manway there. See all the missing rungs there. And we've got this one off on the right to check out now. Looks like they got some, no, I thought that was rail scraps. Oh yeah, it is. Those are rail scraps. And some piping mixed in. That's what threw me off. It's really small here. Really small. And looks like it might, oh, I thought it faced out. It keeps going and faced out there. That's the face. All right, back at that ore chute. Right there. My friends went left there while I went right. I like the way that junction looks. That's really cool looking. I've already been to the right, so now we've got this one left. Man, look at that. Do you see that? It's just sticking out right there. There's just absolutely nothing holding that up at all. This whole section is extremely crumbly and brittle. If I were just to breathe hard on that, that would come down. And let's see, they thought the same thing because they put a bunch of supports in here. Very low slung ore chute right here. That's interesting. That's probably that could well be the lowest slung ore chute I've ever seen. They're usually at a much steeper angle. I wonder if they had trouble getting the ore to flow down there. That's blocked off. The drift keeps going. It's like we're coming into a fairly large chamber here. Got the rail still here. That's pretty cool looking. And oh, cool, another junction. Look how sharp of a bend the rail takes there. That's really cool looking. So, the rail goes there, and then can't tell if that faces out or keeps going or not. We'll check in a minute. There's something written right there, but I can't tell. Looks like number 5. Drift keeps going that way. Does this go anywhere? Let's go somewhere too. Looks like it just faces out right there. I'll make sure that doesn't go up anywhere. There's a little pit taken out right there. Okay, bending down. No, it doesn't go anywhere. It just stops right there. We just looked down that side chamber there. I haven't shown you yet, but this is kind of spacious in here. See, it runs up there for a ways before dropping down again. That's where we came in. Haven't been down this section yet. Oh, I see my friend's lights back there, so I must go around the bend at least. This one keeps going too. And of course they had to backfill it to make it hard to get through. A lot of stuff has come down in here. I don't like this one. Crumbly stuff on the rib of the adit. Look at that. It almost looks like mold. Somebody please tell me what that is. Some of the audience. I'm talking about the lighter yellow colored stuff. I'm gonna put my light down. Talking about that stuff. Man, my hands are dirty. It's been a long day of mine exploring. Huh. And look at that kind of stuff. Just ready to go all around me. Got some crystalline structure right there. Huh. And of course, like I said, all this seems ready to go at any time. This may actually be stuff that's sloughed off rather than being backfilled. It keeps going. Okay, oh, it does keep going. Okay, it looks like it just runs back there and stops. Yeah. You can't see in the camera, but I'm sticking my head up a little bit higher, and it just stops right there. That smells bad in here. Probably because of all the rodent activity. Something going off to the left. Coming around to the left here. It looks like it faces out. Yeah. Faces out right there. It stinks back here. Rodent urine and stuff. I want to get out of here. Alright, I'll go back to that chamber. That's that nasty little drift we just went down right there. To recap, we came in through there. Came in that way, which that means I've got where the rail is leading left to see. Future site of Louis Taco Shed. Yep. Okay. Still got the rail right there, bending around. Looks like it terminates here. I've got something there I'll check out in a second. Just want to make sure there's nothing else in here. There's a whole lot of yellow, I tell you that. Nothing over there. Taking a closer look at this mineralization on the top of the adit, or the back, as the miners call it. It's interesting looking stuff. It's got kind of a greenish gray color. And I know somebody in the audience knows what it is. So hopefully they'll share their knowledge with us. But this is a really mineralized chamber. I can see why the miners were busy working back here. These chunks right here, do you guys see that?
Yeah. If you just start looking around the ceiling, it's everywhere in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really vivid. Hope the brilliance of the color is coming across in the camera. That's interesting stuff. Did you guys look up? Is that just stop right there on the right?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I didn't show was this here. Is that canvas on the ground?
That is
Or
a bag.
Is it bag?
A bag.
Anyway, just a bag, and things stop there. Pretty interesting. Got a display of discarded mining equipment here. That one was cut to pieces. And I see a rail down there. Looks like this was a shaft. I don't know anything about this mine other than the fact that it had cool looking stuff on the surface. And then we have the remains of what looks like an old mill down there. It's like a ball mill in the center of your screen. This was standing just a couple of years ago. The building was still here on Google Earth, you know, the satellite imagery 2 years ago. The shaft is right there. You can see the hoist for the shaft in front of me. Seems like a fairly modern one. Not too much left of it. When I said this was cut to pieces, I wasn't kidding.
Here's the other side of it.
Oh, there's the other side. That's really been cut to pieces. It's taken a while to get through that.